Hello everybody, it's that bearded gamer again. I'm back with yourselves for a video today. So I was going to come back for the last two games of the season, but I'm going to just come back for the last game of the season, as was previously spoke in the last episode. Now, as you can see, Goalajas is one of our best players, smashing in the goals like no tomorrow, 19 goals this season. He keeps constantly improving. He's probably one of the best players we do have at the club. And as you can see, there's been a massive improvement on last season. So we are comfortably a mid-table team now. There is a massive divide from there. I'd say we're the best out of the worst teams in the league. That's my personal opinion. As you can see, we're about 10 points clear of Meta, our rivals behind us. From there, La Palja are about 10 points clear of us. And then from there, there's the divide between 5th and 4th, really. They're about 10 points clear of us from there. And then after that, Riga are 10 points clear. Then after that, there's the top two teams in the league. They're about 20, 30 points clear, 40 odd points clear of us. So there is a massive divide from there. We have made a few signs-ins and a few sell-ins. So I did sign Gordon Walker. He's coming in January. Initially, he's on loan. He isn't the greatest, but we are finding it difficult to sign players. So he's a backup player mainly, really. He can play centre-back, right-back. 2-star current ability, 3-star potential. We are bringing in this guy as well, Prince Anor Asia, who's a Ghanaian from, I'm guessing, the Ghanaian League. I don't know how we found him, but he was on our scout reports from there. He is currently 3-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. We needed some solidity in the midfield. We have got a good lot of good youngsters there. He seems to be playing good in Ghana as well. He was in Scotland previously, so that might be why we may have scouted him from there. And then he did leave to Ghana, so he's coming in January next year, because the season is very different here. And then from there, we'll go back on transfer history. We did bring in another player. I think it was this guy on a free. I think the rest of these are mainly, I think, youngsters who are in the second team. Nix Dujalievs, who is on a free contract at the moment, so play-by-play, basically an amateur contract, 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential, but he has been pretty decent for us, to be fair. He's on a 7.10, so I might offer him a permanent contract at some point. And then from there, we did get rid of Yanis Krotamanis, who was shocking for us, and he seems to be shocking for Alberts as well, so he played 19 games for us, 6.56. Ever since we've lost him, we've actually been playing better, in my personal opinion. And then we did loan out Marion Mahubi, who I'm trying to sell, because he was shocking for a period of time. He was on a 6.68, and then he went on loan on a 6.63. And then he's played exactly the same this season, so that's why we tried to get rid of him as well. But then I'm trying to get rid of him in the summer. From there, we are mainly playing Louvre in goal now, who have improved massively, and he's still constantly improving. We have got a good youngster in Mihalas Kameyas, who's 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's a good backup from there, so I might roll with him next season as a good youngster backup. Mayhay, I've just not played him ever since. Louvre's been fantastic, really. He was on a 6.62, and then he just discontinued playing in the game after that. Average rating of Louvre is probably not much better, but he is going to constantly improve, and he is young, so I'm taking that from there. And then I did get rid of one of my left backs on a free at the end of the last game, because he isn't improving, he's not doing any better. As you can see, we've changed formation, so I kept the tactics that we did on the diamond and switched it into this formation here. Just because that message did pop up, that usually does, saying that you need to change your tactics and your formation from there, which, as you'll see in the schedule in a moment, if I look here, I don't know if it shows the formations or not. I might be able to see it from there. But we have been playing reasonably well, so I think I'm not sure where we left off last time. I think we got beat by Riga possibly from there. Maybe way further back than that. I think it was just before the cup game. Start there, I do apologise. FA Cup 4th round. So we did batter Supernova there. Yeah, we got beat by La Palja and RFS. if I remember rightly. So we beat Supernova, Valmeras, the friendly there, and I think we changed formation around about here and started doing pretty well. We had a little good run. Won Alberts, Dynamo, Meta, Riga we beat, who were a reasonably good team, so I was quite happy with that result. Then we got beat by Riga in the quarter final. Order we are playing today, and we've been beaten by them every single time that we played them. Supernova we drew 3-3, which is a great result. Got beat by our rivals there 4-1. Don't know what happened. We just played terribly. Like Pelgia, we got beat for 3-1, but we always majority of the time get beat by them. Beat Dynamo, beat Valmeri, which is a good result because they are in the upper echelons. Got beat by top of the league. Beat Alberts. Riga we got beat by 5-3, and then we've got the last game of the season against Order. So I'm going to move into the game in a moment. Now, we did say we wanted to finish mid-table, finish the latter stages of the Cup. We're also going to wage budget. We are £244 down, but I'm waiting for the new season budgets to come through from there, and I don't really think I'm trying to improve the team the best myself. From the looks of that, really, there, we just need to improve the right back and the left back. Kukuros has signed a new deal for 3 years. He's going to be here for the longevity of the future. Janssens has basically become one of the main centre-backs now and is basically a 3-star player. I've got a few players on loan. I brought in Chris on loan. I forgot to mention himself. Zorre is going to become one of the main centre-backs now, and I've got youngster and Salidi, so I've much gone with youth in the back line, and I need to sign an out-and-out better centre-back. Mahubi was terrible and always has been, so I'm just going to get rid of him. Hopefully in our transfer window, and the release date of contracts, I think it's the end of November. Let me have a look at the contracts here. Yeah, end of November. So that's when I'm probably going to look into free transfers. So the next episode from there will be obviously the transfer special. I'm going to work through things. Abiomi Wilson has been okay for us since he's been there. 6.74, 6'4", but he was playing defensive midfield. But then he's just got no potential. I have tried to sell him multiple times, as you can see. Ask agent here. Nothing's happening there. I have tried to hire an intermediary. Nothing's happening. And then I'll offer him out for just an unspecified amount. That's what I'd usually do to try and get rid of players. And I am trying to get rid of the second goalkeeper because there's no need to have him, in my personal opinion, because he was been shocking the whole time we've been here. We've had problems with goalkeepers, and I think I'm just going to continue using Louver from there because he seems like a really good goalkeeper and with good potential from there. So I'm going to dynamics. Okay, yeah, dynamics are good. I didn't show you guys that. So I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to set up the team, which I already did previously. I will walk through the team for the last game of the season, and then I'll move on to the game. So I'll catch you in the guys in a moment. Thank you very much. We're with the team now. So we've got a few injuries, a few niggles from there. I'm going to go with the best team, possibly the better team, I would say, from there. The best team that we can field, per se. There is an injury to our best centre midfielder, which is Volkov. So he's been really, really good this season. He's 6.86, but that's the full year. And few of our players have been getting in a Latvia under 21s team. And Levi, wherever he's at, Liam Levi, he did get called up for the under 21s Olympics for Israel. So he has played in the Israeli under-21 Olympics. As you can see, he's probably got under-21 caps, 10 under-21 caps for Israel from there. So there is a few players who are internationals now in our team, which is quite good to hear. So the team is Louver in net, Janssens at left-back, Zorre, Aldrich and Walker in the back line, Kosh and Cree Evans in the midfield, the Zulievs and Paznevs on the wing, Gustavio Silva and Cam and Goalajas up at front. And he's well versed in Latvian now, so hopefully he's going to start playing reasonably well. He has been okay, but not the greatest, and he is a really good player, but he's Brazilian, but he is 22, so he's probably going to constantly improve, which is good. Kosh is still 23 as well. He's been a decent player. I'm trying to train him Mazzala attack because he's better at support than attack, but I'd rather have him running on to the play there. So I'll get into the game now, and I'll catch you guys in a moment. Hey, here we go. Let's see how we do. Now, we haven't won a game against Order the whole time we've played in this save so far. We got battered in every single game. So, we do have fierce rivals in the league as Meta. There always is a clash of kits against these because we play light green and they play in dark green for some reason. But we will see how we do. From there. Oh, Janssens, go on, lad. Walker, Krevins, Walker, Pazhanevs, Kosh. It's a penalty. First minute of the game. Ngum. Tripped him. Goalajas. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 20 goals this season. He scored a lot of goals last season. He's played very, very well. He is coming into his own now, I would say. Very good penalty as well. He is coming into his own. He's still only young, I think, as well, Goalajas. We have got Nathan Dolafonso, which he was playing quite regularly whilst Goalajas was injured, but then he seems to kind of fallen off now, and he has started to pick up some niggles, which, to be fair, might mean that he's injury prone, and I might consider possibly either keeping him as a backup or trying to cash in on him if I can, because there might be a lower league club within England or a lower league club in a different league which might accept him, because it seems to me that a lot of older players now, within when I've played saves on Football Manager 24, they are moving to Saudi Arabia or they're moving to other leagues within Europe effectively. Kosh Bajnez, what's going on here? It's because you guys are watching. It's 2-0. First time we might actually beat order. This is fantastic. Either they're playing a rotated team because they've got nothing to play for, but we'll be solidly finishing 6th anyway, mid-table, so that's a lot of improvement last season. We need to get top 4 if we wanted to get possibly our foot in the door into Europe, I think, which will probably get us in the Conference League if we finish 4th in some type of qualifying rounds, I'm guessing, from there. What I'll do after the game does finish, because we are playing very well today, what I'll do after the game does finish, I'll quickly look into the rules and see what positions that would lead us, or where it would lead us to get into Europe from there, because I doubt probably who wins the league might go in the Champions League, and then I think maybe second might be Europa League from there, I'm guessing, and then possibly the rest is Conference League. But that can only guess from there. Nearly scored again. What's going on today? Beasting and feasting. Great. Luava's having a fantastic game. I'm quite happy with my choice there, and he's constantly improving all of the time, which I'm happy with as well. Oh, half time it is. Very good, lads. They have started playing now. Someone must have put a penny in the meter. They're going to score now, aren't they, right at the end of play? Unlucky Luava, lad. It's a good goal, really, to be fair. Jata, Timmy, I couldn't see his last name, Dan. Mane scored it. Not that one. It's not that one. 40 lots. It's not that one. Happy while we've dominated possession so far. We have played very, very well. I'm quite happy with the way that we played. I might actually break my promises here and switch back to balance to try and solidify the result if we can. Because this could be the first time we've ever beat Alder, and that will be fantastic. But now we're just getting hammered because I've gone balanced, and he's just, oh dear. I thought I was going to go in and he just scarred it. So these are clearly the top 2 teams. They're running away with it. RFS and Order are the best 2 teams in this league, which I'm guessing they're the best 2 teams in this league because they are on a regular basis probably in and around Europe, which would that mean they'll be able to attract better players, or they'll be able to provide players with a higher wage. I have tried to scope some youngsters from them so far, but then I think they'll probably have the better youth facilities within this country as well. So let's make some subs. Let's put Goalajas on. Let's take Janssens off. I haven't got a left back on the bench. Krevins for Samaliovs, Dushievs for Levi. Silver's not played great today. I'm going to whack Goalajas in there, and I'm going to put Curtis on up front. He's another non-contracted player. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might put Shiadi on at the back and take one of the centre backs off because they're both on bookings. I do want to start giving him game time. He's probably going to be one of my rotation or one of my first team centre backs next season, to be perfectly honest. I'm still going to make the changes no matter what happens from here. If they do score a second, I'm going to go back to positive, I think, from there. Good save, Luava. Go on, lads. Pass Nevs. Fires it in. Goalajas. No. He's got it again now. Go on, Goalajas. What are you doing, lad? Shilady. Zuare. Shilady. Samalovs. Cutters. Levi. Cutters. Penalty again. What's going on, lad? Can't say that guy's name because Goalajas with a second penalty. 21 goals a season. Is he going to get the golden boot? No, because I think there was a player. Who was on 20 goals who scored a goal against me. I did see that. Could be a high possibility that he does though. But he still scored 21 goals. It's an improvement on last season. I think he only scored 18 last season. Kosh. Curtis. Levi. Go ahead, lad. What's going on today? They just knew. They just knew. Football Manager God's new today. We've literally been getting hammered every time we play these, and we've given a hammer in today. It's absolutely beautiful. I feel a bit emotional right now. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's be having you. Gonna make me final sub. I know they're on the attack. Just gonna make me final sub. Paznev's just gonna come off. Maybe not. Do you know what? Just put Wilson there. Oh, I can't make any more subs. What am I doing? What am I doing? Tell a lie. I won't make any more subs. Don't made 4, made 5. What's going on? Kosh. Curtis. Go away, Curtis, lad. Absolutely fantastic. That's what we like to see. That's beautiful play. Pass now. Kosh. Pings it over to Curtis. And he just bangs it. Bangs it home. 5 to the Tucks. Go on. Samalovs. We're going to make it 6. Goalajas. Levi. Goalajas. What's going on in this game? Paznevs. Oh! Bloody Nora. Goalajas. Samalovs. Kosh. 6. 6. You do a slide, Kosh, lad. You do that slide on your knees. Just don't injure yourself again throughout the season. Well, Samalovs who was involved. Kosh just come running through. Bost. Back of Zenit. 6-1. Have we scored 4 goals in the last 5 minutes? 82 to 84. I think we just scored 4 goals in 5 minutes there. 82. 2 minutes. 4 minutes. We scored 4 goals in 5 minutes. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That I've just seen that there. 4 goals in 5 minutes. Incredible. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. So I'm going to catch you guys in a moment. And then I think from there, I think it'll just be a transfer special, I think. So I'm just going to see if, do a quick continue a few times, see if we get any budgets or anything from there. I have added a few more staff. They've had an extra coach, but then they already employed an assistant manager, which I don't understand, because now I've got 2 assistant managers in my staff. I have got an under 18s and a B team manager now, second team manager, sorry, and give me a new performance analyst and new physio as well, just to keeping you in the loop there. I bet you're fuming after the. Is that Hugo Almeida who's their manager? Felipe Almeida. No, he's just a manager. That's what I was going to look into. It's going to go on a league table. I was going to go on rules. Oh no, it's not too bad actually. So second, third, and fourth get fourth and third get UEFA European Conference League first qualifying round, and then second gets the second qualifying round, and then first gets into the first qualifying round of the Champions League. So you basically go into Conference League, which isn't too bad, and that's usually an easier competition. Obviously, either one of them is going to earn more money for us. We're 200k in the black anyway, and I think we got 190k in debt. Projections looking terrible anyway from there. But yeah, we'll just continue on for a little bit longer, see if we can get any budgets or anything from there. If not, then I'll just come back to you guys in a transfer special, but I'll briefly come back if any budgets are. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Just briefly coming back. Oh, they have set the budgets. I'll have a look at that in a moment. That's happy days. So briefly coming back, there's some talents that we have signed. Best 2 ones looking out of there is probably a goalkeeper again in Roland Zagoshin, and a striker in Nikolavs Sokolovs, and then some people are leaving there. So I've got a transfer budget of 6.08k and a wage budget of 5.25k, which leaves me with £97 on the wage budget, which I can transfer. So I've got 200 quid left. Okay, so I might have to do some wheeling and dealing, possibly some loans, and possibly getting rid of some players. That's going to be my first protocol from there. Yeah, I don't think he's good enough. He can. What I'll do is quickly release some players on free, so I don't really need on amateur contracts from there. He's coming in. Julie Zievs, I might sign on a permanent deal, possibly. He's not played whatsoever the whole time he's been here. He's played 2 games. He's going to get added straight to the transfer list from there, and then I'm just going to try and offload him if I can, and then do the same with Aubameyang Wilson from there. And left mid-wise I'm happy with. Right mid-wise, attacking mid, we've got loads of good players there. It's just the defence we need to shore up, really. I'm quite happy with the team. We've still got Delafonso as well, who's a good player to come through. Curtis is on an amateur contract. This guy's okay. We've got Ostapienko, who's a youngster who can come through. So I think from there, I just really need to get rid of the second goalkeeper, and then possibly just sign a new left back. That's going to be my main priority. Just trying to sign a new left back, and then possibly fill the gaps with some loans in the squad from there. Yep. So as you can see, board budgets, £200 I got leeway. I just had to possibly keep with the same team, same formation. Hopefully some of them are going to improve. Maybe bring some of the youngsters up into the first team to fill the gaps there of anybody we might need. And that's it for this episode. And it's our first win against Alder, who are one of the best teams in the league. So I'm very happy about that as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.